Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to another ultimate comparison. So in this episode, as you've seen from the title, the boAt Stone 1200 is going up against the boAt Rugby Plus. So both are more or less very new speakers from the house of boAt, and there are a number of similarities and differences that both of these speakers share. So I'm not going to waste our time by going over each and every difference and similarity. Rather, the chart you're seeing right now, this summarizes what those similarities and differences are. So have a good look, pause the video if you need to. Got it? But before we begin, please, if you do enjoy watching my videos and if you like the effort I make in making these videos, please consider subscribing to Purecast 9. It means a lot to me. And if you do enjoy what you see, please hit the like button. And after watching this video, if you decide to buy any of these speakers or both, may I please request you to use the links of these speakers given in the description below to make your purchase. It's going to cost you zero extra, but it will help me run this channel, producing more quality content like this just for you guys. So with that said, let's begin. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you my verdict as to how I found these two compared to one another, where they fall short of one another, which one is better than the other and what frequency. And in the end of the video, I'm going to leave you with the sound test where the same track is going to be playing from both of these speakers at max volume. You guys listen, form your judgment, and let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Okay, so if you are an existing viewer, you would know that any sound that you hear, whether it's watching movies or listening to music, they're made up of three frequencies: highs, mids, and lows. Highs, where the really sharp sounding instruments are; mids, where the vocals lie, making up the body of the music; and the lows, which is the bass, which we all keep craving for, and these do deliver. So let's get into detail. So starting off with the highs, both of these are really sharp. So you can't go wrong with the amount of highs that they produce on either of these speakers. But if you're someone who is really conscious about the quality of the highs, then you should pick the boAt Stone 1200, because the drivers produce highs which sound more natural, which sound of a better quality compared to the boAt Rugby Plus. So quality being a factor, definitely the boAt Stone 1200. And surprisingly, the highs sound sharper on the boAt Stone 1200. At the same time, they sound more pleasing compared to the boAt Rugby Plus. So in terms of highs, I would pick the boAt Stone 1200. Now coming to the mids or the vocals, again here the boAt Stone 1200 produces the more natural and richer sounding vocals or mid frequencies, whereas the boAt Rugby Plus produces really sharp mid frequencies and vocals, but to the point that they sound a bit tinny in comparison. And I keep mentioning, guys, that it's only when I put these speakers up against one another that I realize where they fall short of one another or where they exceed. So comparing the Rugby Plus to the boAt Stone 1200, I realized that even though the vocals are really sharp on the Rugby Plus, but the better quality, more pleasant sounding vocals or mid frequencies are on the boAt Stone 1200. Now coming to the low end or the bass, this is where I personally feel there is no competition. It is the boAt Stone 1200 again which wins. It's like when I switch from one to the other, when I was listening to a wide genre of songs, which unfortunately I can't play over here because of copyright issues, I found that it's almost as if the bass was disappearing in a sense on the boAt Rugby Plus. Even though it has a passive bass radiator, somehow the low end being produced by the boAt Stone 1200 sounds much more full, has much more body, more depth, and you can feel the bass compared to the boAt Rugby Plus, which does have thump, but you really have to listen to it when you compare these two. Separately, the boAt Rugby Plus definitely has thumpy bass, not as much as the 1200, but the 1200, the boAt Stone 1200 does not suffer from muddy bass even at max volume, which, like I mentioned in my review of the boAt Rugby Plus, it does have muddy bass in certain tracks where it can't really handle the amount of power it's trying to push out through its passive bass radiator. Definitely, I would say that the boAt Stone 1200 is the superior of the two. And if your budget permits, definitely go for the boAt Stone 1200 because sound is definitely shades better than the boAt Rugby Plus. But if you want something that really catches the eye, has a unique rugby shape, then you can go for the boAt Rugby Plus. But sound quality being a factor, the 1200 would be my choice. So guys, that's been my review. I hope you found this helpful. As always, if you have found this helpful, please smash that like button. It really helps me and it gives me the impetus to make more videos for you guys. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would love it if you're part of the Purecast 9 family. And after watching this review, if you've decided which speaker you want to get, may I please request you to use the links given of these speakers in the description below to make your purchase. It won't cost you anything extra. You have my word on that, but it will help me run this channel and produce more and more quality content like this just for you guys. So thank you so much for watching. Now I'm going to leave you with the sound test. Enjoy, relax, listen, and do let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Which one sounded better or was I right? And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.